all the space, and I like the where people can kind of sit and stand around. And I like the upholstery. I like the couches.
Hey, what's up? How are you, Tony?
Hey, how are you?
Great to see you.
Good to see you. How you been, man?
Great. How about you? You look
Good
great.
to see you. Yeah. I just was at a meeting down there at Seneca One. It's like, I gotta stop by here.
Oh,
that's
great, great.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
They just rearranged
The
the
show
furniture.
just started.
They did, huh?
Yeah, so we got all these couches.
Yeah,
It's
this
more
whole thing is-
lounge-like.
you
I
could
like
really
it. It's
relax now.
lounge-like.
Yeah, I looked at
Yeah.
actually pretty cool the way they redid this.
Yeah, I think it looks nice. It's nice and, I mean, bright as you want all the time in a lounge, but, well, it's sunny out.
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. I was just thinking how clear and nice it looks. I was walking around.
Yeah, it is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And the bar is pretty. Everything is, and they're getting more kind of traffic in here with the bar and everything.
Yeah.
People are just.
I think once the now that summer's over, the people will be looking for inside things.
I
to
think
do.
so too.
Yeah.
Because being in
Yeah.
Buffalo, you just want to be outside all summer.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right. How did it work out at being in the lobby over there at Seneca
Oh,
One?
it was great, and thank you for that
Yeah,
piano.
that piano's beautiful.
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah. I love the little
Yeah,
plaque.
I
mean, it was
on
okay,
Buffalo
yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
well,
That looks great.
compared to what most places have, it kicks ass, right?
Yeah, right,
How many
yeah,
places
yeah.
have a
Old,
decent
nice-
piano?
Yeah, we had, I had it
And it
like
was in tune?
restored and
Yeah.
it
was
tuned
fine.
up
I did-
good and
I
fixed
enjoyed
up.
playing it. Yeah.
Oh,
There,
good.
there was nothing.
I thought it sounded really nice.
Yeah, it actually
nothing-
was a really nice sounding machine.
Yeah,
Piano.
I don't remember. There wasn't anything that was like annoying,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is saying a lot.
Yeah,
Playing
yeah,
piano.
right, yeah, right,
This
yeah.
one needs a tune-up.
Does that?
It looks really prestigious too over at the Seneca One. I love the plaque, the little notice they have up about Jazz Buffalo and the piano.
Yeah, I like
it
that
looks very
too.
Manhattan, It
Yeah,
just looks
yeah.
nice. And that's the building.
Hi,
it's
everybody.
neat to have music in it the way you've been doing too. 'Cause
Yeah.
It gives the public a reason to come in and enjoy this building that you don't really have a lot of reason to go into.
I
otherwise.
know,
I
yeah.
think it's a great thing. I enjoyed when we went to that concert there. I really was a good time.
There's so much
Yeah.
going on because of
To
Tony.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
Really great.
you do so much. I mean,
Right.
you brought the scene up. Like
Yeah, I
this.
hope so.
everything.
Yeah,
It's been crowded.
Major.
Yeah, it's been a
Right, everybody.
fun
And
ride.
that
the
piano
last-
is just, you can't put a price, that's a wonderful company.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it really is. I mean, some of the people obviously that I bring in, they've got picky requests. Some wind up having a rent one, which is the killer. Which means no money's being made. It all goes to the piano rental. But
Yeah, right.
yeah.
But anyhow, nice to have that.
Oh, yeah, it is
Right
nice.
in the window like that. I always enjoyed that. I've enjoyed when we were at.
There we are.
So you guys are on
We're rolling. We're rolling,
right?
Tony.
You're doing your streaming.
Here with
Yeah.
Tony Zambito.
Yeah.
You should see the setup.
Now we're really legit.
That's up for hours.
Yeah. All right. Well, don't let me interrupt your show. I got.
No, you are the show. What do you mean interrupted? You're here just in time.
Good to see this
Yeah.
stuff.
Sit down and relax for a few minutes. Or longer. Al Wallach sends his regards to Mr. Zambito. Yeah, wow. We got Al Wallach, we got Tony Zambito. We're huge. We even have Barbara Fisher on board. Now we're talking. Hi, Barbara Fisher. This is so great having you back on Lounge Academy. And here comes the president of WBIG TV, Tony Zambito. Ryan Lysar's president of WBIG TV. Tony is the Ari Silverstein of Buffalo. He's responsible for. I don't want to take anything away from anybody else, but he does a lot. Let's put it that way. Everybody. Mary went to take a walk, and she came back. The whole room was changed.
Everything was changed.
We had cocktail tables. We had it remodeled. It was a surprise. A surprise party for Mary. We set up all the sofas. We've invited your friends. They're going to bring their remote controls. Hope they don't try to change the channel. Oh, Barbara Fisher. Barbara Fisher's here. I think Chris is out there too, our own Tina. Ryan's going to go up and get his first drink of the night. At least the first drink here. I'm assuming it's his first drink of the day. Only because I know Ryan very well. He's been president of WBIG TV for a long time. There might be some surprises in store for us tonight. There usually are. But I just have a special feeling about tonight. It already has started out right out of the gate. Ryan's elbows are on the bar. He's deciding what concoction he's going to get. I think Ryan's going to get a nice big Manhattan tonight. That's going to be my guess. We're setting up the levels for the joke microphone. I think it needs to be louder. Gotta turn it up until I get dirty looks from my jokes. Then I know it's up loud enough. Ryan is now conversing with Marty, the new guy. Marty's a veteran, though. He's a new guy here tonight. But he's not a new guy to Buffalo Drinkers. He's been pouring drinks at the Beach Club for 45 years. And he remembers every drink. This one's for Christina. Have a great evening here at the Hyatt Regency Atrium Bar and Bistro. Newly remodeled about 5 minutes ago. think he did go with the Manhattan tonight. It looks like a drink my dad would sum up on a good day. What do you got there, Ryan? Manhattan. Ryan will take a Manhattan. It's Sean. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The man that makes it all happen. Great to see you. I was delighted to see some of my tower people here tonight. And what I understand, I might be seeing more of them on Friday nights. I'd like to thank Sean once more for Meg. My first night at the tower, he said, I'm sending a person over. And Meg said, I'm your person. And anything I needed, she'd find it in that great big building. Somehow she'd get it done. It was the best part of the whole thing. Anybody needs any furniture moving, we've got a very capable man here. Janice Schlau. What are you preparing, Janice? Something great, I bet. We're here to help you do it. You're watching Lounge Academy, which makes you a lounge cadet by ex officio. Means it's automatic. I'm now pouring myself a beverage in a branded Lounge Academy mug. There it is. Got to keep it in the scene. It gets quiet in here when I stop making all this noise. It's kind of soothing when I stop. A ventriloquist showed me how to do this, Sean. I could play while I drink. Score at home, Janice Schlau, the famous restaurateur, is watching from her Strudel studio in downtown Williamsville. She says hi to all the cadets. Might even play some songs tonight, just to see if people are paying attention. Nice to see you, sir. Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands, she was just Miss Jones to me. And I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands. I'm a man who must be free. And all at once I lost my breath. All at once was scared to death. All at once I own the earth and I own the skies. Now I've met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. I lost my breath. All at once was scared to death. All at once I own the earth and I own the sky. Now I've met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Miss Jones and I. Miss Jones and I. That song was called Have You Met Miss Jones? Who wrote that song, Mary? Have You Met Miss Jones? Was that Rogers and Hart? It was Rogers and Hart.
That's one of the ones I know.
One of the giveaways is it has a scale that goes up in the melody. And Jackie Jocko told me
right,
that's a
yes,
tip-off
that's
that it's a Rogers and Hart
The
song.
Blue Room has that. Da, 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 da.
Most of them do, yeah.
That's an interesting. Tchaikovsky
It's like
did
a signature.
Tchaikovsky did it backwards in the Nutcracker where you got.
Maybe Tchaikovsky inspired it.
Mozart has a theme in, I think it's the 22nd piano concerto that just goes up. This is whole thing. Just depends.
Sounds great.
I love the Nutcracker. Tchaikovsky's up.
We have an empty stool here for Brian Van Horn. That is not a medical prognosis. Right, Brian? There's a song called All My Tomorrows. Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn. Jimmy Van Heusen named himself after the shirt, I think. That's not a joke. I think he.
No, that is true. I think you told me that. I think it's true.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
He needed a show business name, and he looked at his shirt, and it was Van Heusen. Oh yeah, that would have been.
Well, actually, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's
See, nowadays that Through the Room would probably be a great name to have. Today, I may not have a thing at all, especially after the way the stock market ended today, except for just a dream or two. I've got lots of plans for tomorrow. All my tomorrows belong to you. Right now, it may not seem like spring at all. We're drifting, and the laughs are few. I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow. All my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that love keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there by my side, I'll still be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you that I'll be clinging to. All the dreams I dream, beg and borrow. All my tomorrows belong to you. All my bright tomorrows belong to you. Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn, a couple of good writers. 1959. Pretty new. Wasn't that long ago. I remember 1959. This camera keeps falling over, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This one's for Melody Leibowitz. I don't know what it's going to be yet, though. We need a Melody Leibowitz. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you. All the way. Happy to be near you when you need somebody to cheer you. All the way. Taller than the tallest trees. That's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue seas. That's how deep it goes. If it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless she needs you. All the way. Through the good and lean years, all those in between years, come with me. Only a fool would say, if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. It felt like 1929 today. If you're following the stock market. Many of our regular lounge cadets are on a field trip. They're out in Chautauqua at the Rolls-Royce convention with J. Louis Druff our own J. Louis Druff doing some singing for them. We know when they're out there watching and we say hi. We hope you're not having too much fun without us. You know where Brenda is, you guys? She is. Jay Louis Druff is out there singing for him.
Ryan's had a lot of the connections.
Yeah, Dave's there, Brenda, who else? Jay?
Probably all Brenda's friends. And,
Oh yeah, that's right. They must be, they're not here.
yeah, I think Brenda's, I think they're staying there and stuff. They're staying in the Avenue.
Jay's such a young guy for a great singer. He put a post up today, and he's standing at the theater. The theater. What do they call it in Chautauqua? They just they built it new.
The big amphitheater.
The amphitheater. Famous place, even though it's been there for what, hundreds of years, except they tore it down and built it again or something recently, which was very controversial.
Exactly the same. I was against it, but then I have to say I looked at it.
They've captured the vibe.
You can't tell the difference.
Well, anyway, young Jay Louis Druff was on stage looking out at the empty
It
seats,
looks fine.
and he's lamenting. I have so many memories of this place.
Oh, before they.
No, just since they did. He's so young.
yeah.
His
Oh, I
career
see
is so
what you
young,
mean.
and he's
Yeah,
doing so well. They just built the thing a year ago, and he's got all these great memories of knocking the place out.
They did a very good job. That Athenaeum is something too, where U.S. Grant stayed in the Athenaeum.
The Athenaeum.
The Athenaeum.
The Athenaeum. Easy for you to say. Wherever I go, I bring my interior decorator. He does a fabulous job. I feel like our friend Leonard Pinario. Leonard Pinario is one of the top classical pianists of the 20th century. We had the pleasure of meeting him. Mary actually is his authorized biographer. And one of the things I learned from Leonard Pinario, when you're a big star like him, he has an interior decorator. And he did his place in Hollywood, wherever he'd go. And I like to kind of fantasize that here I've got my interior decorator with me. Leonard's was French too, right? What was Leonard Pinario's? Mary, was Leonard Pinario's interior decorator a Frenchman?
No, his name was, I don't think. No, his name was Phil. I talked to him.
Phil.
He was a bridge guy, bridge player.
Oh, Phil. He wasn't. Okay. My imagination took over.
You can say,
Well, I was just
oh, I
fantasizing that. You know, I have one. Michelle Legrand. Who wouldn't want to be friends with Michelle Legrand? Whoa, together. The song's title is an oxymoron. Beyond the crowd, above the world, we're not too proud, for we cling together. We're strong as long as we're together. Oh, together. The blinding rain, the starless night were not in vain, for we're together. What is there to fear together? Our love is as deep as the sea. Our love is as great as a love can be. And whole song. Dietz and Schwartz. From Flying Colors, 1932. Trying to get this phone to not fall over. I think I had a trick I did last week, and I can't remember what it was. I think I wedged something behind it. Shout out to Len Lenahan, the next president. I've known Len almost my whole life. He used to come over to the house when my parents were very active in politics. We used to have smoke-filled rooms in our own home where all the Democrats would get together and plot the demise of other Democrats, usually. It was a very competitive field. And Len Lenahan was the youngster at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A little
He was like
young.
that in Buffalo. I met him.
My parents loved Len. I remember him coming to the door and dropping off secret papers. And look at now he's like the head of the whole thing.
I met him at a rest stop
Isn't he?
once when I was coming home from Darien Lake.
You met him at a rest stop.
Yes. With my friend Andrew coming home from Darien Lake, and we met Len Lenahan at a rest stop. Yes.
Wow, sounds like a CIA move.
Yeah, it was fun. Of course, he really did. But Len Lenahan,
Well, if Len is out there,
he was really
it
nice.
says he is. Greetings. That was a great group, the old Kennedy Club, that my parents were active in. Machine Gun Benny, Jim Benny, Len Lenahan.
Clouds of smoke and everything.
It's fun thinking back to them. I'd go to sleep at night to these spirited political rallies. Just like in the movies, smoke. They had so many cigarettes going, you couldn't believe it. It would be great. You still on? You still smoking cigarettes?
I don't taste it. You remember when you would go out?
You know, smoking is really, of course, it's very, it's highly criticized nowadays. It's out of favor, but it had a lot of pluses for it back in the days when everybody used to smoke, especially if you like the lounge scene like we all do. There's something missing without that smoke. I think Ann Ethel can agree. She knows something about lounging, right, Ann? If you're out there, it says you are. Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in these eyes telling you? Am I blue? You'd be too. If each plan with your man done fell through, there was a time I was the only one, but now I'm the sad and lonely one. Lordy, was I gay till today? Now she's gone and we're through. Am I blue? I saw this scene of the movie on YouTube, and it was it Lauren Bacall? Was she singing it?
It sounds like a song she would sing.
She was singing it, and Hoagie Carmichael
Yeah,
was.
it's got a real narrow range. So for a beginner singer or someone,
She did a great job.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's great. But someone who's just not a.
And Hoagie Carmichael was the piano player. And she was leaning over the piano singing it.
Singing it.
And she was singing it for the benefit of Humphrey Bogart, who was looking on from a table.
She could have sounded like Melanie Stone.
Yeah, but she didn't sound like Howard. She sounded great. We're discussing Lauren Bacall because nobody else is. Tony loves Lauren Bacall.
He has people watching from different countries. He has Europeans.
They're all probably intelligence agencies from other countries. Every lounge in the world is watching because they like to see what the other guy's up to. It is. Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine. We're taking the Great American Songbook in alphabetical order tonight, and we're in the A's, so make yourselves comfortable. You wouldn't believe that this room did a complete makeover in like 10 minutes. It didn't look like this a half hour ago. Sit down, please sit down. We've been saving those seats for you. I don't think that can happen. I don't think that can happen.
Been to karaoke with me.
Play a song.
Yeah, write a song. And then print out the lyrics.
Okay, I can sing Burbula because I sang it in chorus.
That's a beautiful song. You can only sing one song. That's the song.
Well, I think Moonbow might be coming up a little later this evening.
No range.
We were just talking about am I penetrating the range and am I
Yeah, we're gonna get there. She'll be ripped by then.
There's no range.
In olden days, a glimpse of stockings was looked on as something shocking. Oh, heaven knows, anything goes. This song could have been written 100 years ago, and it was, no, 1934. Authors who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world's gone mad today, and what's bad today, and what's white today, it's night today. When most guys today, their women prize today, silly gigolos. Although I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. Oh, anything goes. Cole Porter, 1934. From a show called Anything Goes. Well, thank you. Thank you. This is a special
We've removed to the A.
part of the evening for me each week.
Drink it from the pink cup.
Lounge Academy.
Oh, it's branded.
Dead? That's funny.
Gee, Howard, I've been missing a lot of these fights. I've never played.
See, you haven't heard him before.
You guys seem like you're all regulars here or something.
Not me, but
Well, Tony's a huge promoter in Western New York.
Yeah, he's like
He's
celebrity.
responsible for the whole scene, basically.
For you being
Tony
here.
is in charge of Jazz Buffalo.
And Mary's a critic. She was a critic of the Buffalo News for 25 years. Okay, thank you. And Ryan's the president of WBIG TV.
Oh, you're seeing the Goo Goo Dolls. Oh, fun.
So I am inspired by music.
She's in the Goo Goo Dolls.
Music, like I told you, I know Moonwell because that takes me back to high school when I thought I could sing. But
I feel really uncomfortable putting a drink on this piano.
But they use my subliminal advertising drink holders.
I came from a household where there were plastic coverings over
Everything.
furniture.
Yeah.
Tesla piano
Well, this will be like therapy for you. We're gonna make you do that.
is quite unfortunate because I've developed social phobias and
Well, we all do. That's why I do this.
I'm undeveloped socially, so if you see
Well, you fit right in.
I got these little tics that
We're looking forward to them revealing themselves. Gotta get the booze going.
no, get the moon going.
We'll get to it. It's gonna take me a little while to learn it, so I have to put it off for a few minutes.
It'll take a while to get to the end.
Yeah. Time will go by. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. This is Paul Cambria's request. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, we'll still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Heart full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no man can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Time goes by.
So if we were feeling particularly amorous towards each other right now, that would not be a good thing? Being strong and everything?
Well, it would be great, except it would surprise me because usually in the first hour that doesn't happen.
We've been traveling since 70.
Well, you might be on a different time zone than I am. If you've been traveling.
We're in California eccentric.
California eccentric time.
So you're coming from California.
It's a way to fly. Thank you. you, Janice?
Sometime in San Diego.
Oh, I love San Diego. Mission Beach. Is the roller coaster still there? Oh, good. It's wooden. Yeah, we lost our wooden roller coaster, right, Ryan?
We still have it. It's still out. Oh,
They
I was
moved
thinking
it.
about the Silver Comet. It's still in
The yellow one. That's what everybody called it, the yellow one.
The yellow one.
I think it was called the giant roller coaster, but everybody called it the yellow one.
Junior coaster, yeah, the yellow one. That was in Crystal Lake.
So you live in San Diego?
Well, we actually now live a little bit north of
Seattle.
wine town.
So Temecula.
Cows and wine?
Cows, wine, horses.
Sounds beautiful.
Sounds wonderful.
It's really beautiful. You don't have to go all the way to you're close enough. It's a migratory community, so real estate's doing really well there. And it's growing like crazy. But they've got some wineries.
So is it between LA and San Diego?
And you're very critical.
So it's an hour from San Diego and about an hour and a half from
No, I hate concerts.
Wow.
I was
Gee, you
music, the classical music
Yeah.
critic
It used
for
to be
4 years for some time, and I think I'm going to start again in January on a part-time basis.
You know, since COVID, when everybody can work at home, everybody's wanted to move to areas if they can.
Sounds great. So what brought you to Buffalo?
The Goo Goo Dolls. I think that's great. The Goo Goo Dolls.
The Goo Goo Dolls. Oh, great.
So it's been a rough year in real estate. It's been crazy. So we decided just last weekend to just go.
That's wonderful.
So you're in the real estate biz?
What?
You're in the real estate biz, I take it.
Very busy, yes.
Well, it's a good time to take a vacation while the interest rates are going up.
We have a little bit of a rule that we are like the police rolling up at a party when the band starts to the sellers because they don't understand the party's over.
Yeah.
It's over. We are the party.
Till the next time.
Rolling up. Party's over. We missed it by about 6 months. Yeah.
So you're every day.
Everybody's on Fridays.
Yeah, every Friday.
I love piano parties.
Isn't there something about it? We were talking about it earlier. There's something about it actually celebrating.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Piano bar is my favorite thing.
I'm glad you're here. It's nice to hear you.
Great. I cheers.
That's great. I haven't even why? Jeff has all these
And it was never really a very good piano.
They just can't take it to the
I like old
Save shit
pianos.
for my daughter.
But
Old pianos are great.
Get together, people come over. It just seems like whether they're the grandkids or intermediate, they just all sit down and they try their own creation, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
It is fun.
My daughter, when she sang, she sounded like a Frog. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a nice way to sound.
I was just like, maybe you should play the clarinet or the flute. Like, here's a good,
Well, you know what that is? It's pulling the larynx down.
So, you know what it was?
That
Her
causes that.
adenoids were touching. So we got those taken out.
Oh,
and
I see.
then
Oh, she did.
It was as if she transposed her own music to do her own version of like a Sheryl Crow raspy. And she sings so, I mean, she self-taught herself on the piano and the guitar because all of our money was going towards her club soccer music. And the bassoon because that was a scholarship. So I mean, a scholarship. But she self-taught herself and she, you know, people can, if they can't hit the notes, they just transpose it to something that sounds good.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's amazing, right?
That's really great.
Really is.
I hate talented kids like that.
She's very, very gifted.
It's funny when you talk about bassoon being a scholarship. It's once in a while.
I was never
I
spellbound
had this idea for a story over the summer when there wasn't a lot, to interview some of these
by a starry
honor students who had won
sky.
scholarships
You know what this is the first
and stuff, and we're going to high power school.
Nobody gets it.
Going to the Eastman.
And then they go, damn, I should have.
So I went over to her house yesterday.
What is there to move
And so this girl in this bassoon.
when love has passed?
It didn't like they were readers or anything. The whole family was just knowing in this house. Beautiful new
Then there came a midnight, and the world was new. Here am I so spellbound, not by stars, but just by you.
Oh, any of those, but yeah, the bassoon.
At
You're
last,
right, a scholarship. I never heard anyone call it, but that's true, a scholarship.
my love has come along. It's a good verse, isn't it? My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped in clover. The nights I looked at you, I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill I've never known. You smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
You know what it is, how it goes? The lyrics are fun.
They're just, yeah,
Unbelievable.
yeah,
Right there at
yeah.
the end.
They tie them all together.
It's your job. That's
They're perfect.
It's just perfect.
Yeah,
And so I was
that's from Orchestra Wise.
she goes, oh, you're talking about the right
Incredible.
you did it for
They really are.
Yeah.
she was
I appreciate it.
so it doesn't like
works of today.
it's very ironic the range
Just
Wonderful to see you, Amy. Thanks for joining us tonight. Is it an earthquake? Or Tony is simply a shock?
I'm going to come back again. I love this.
You better, we're gonna hold you to it now.
Nice thing, I might change a lot of people.
So who needs them?
All right, guys, thank you.
Tony Zambito, ladies and gentlemen. How about another big round of applause for Tony's heading to another show business destination. He's a busy show business promoter. Does an amazing job. He's done amazing things in Buffalo.
I've never seen him live. He doesn't come to Buffalo Public Art anymore.
turtle soup or merely the mock? Is it the cocktails, this feeling of joy? Or is what I feel the real McCoy? Is it for all time or simply a lark? Is it Granada I see or the Asbury Park? Is it the fancy not worth thinking of? Or is it a long, long, long last love? Oh yeah. Oh, a long lost love. Cole Porter. Thank you. He wrote the whole lyrics, music, everything.
Once in the lounge downstairs, there used to be another lounge kind of closed right now, but it was, anyway, we stopped Bruce Springsteen sitting in the court. Everyone did, and everyone
That's right.
knew he was going to wanted to stay.
Did you go to the bar to get your bike?
Yes. I love it. I love anyone who would travel to go to a concert.
It wasn't so much like travel to go to the concert. It was just kind of a place I was at where I just needed something reckless and irresponsible. I'm the girl that could have wrote the check for that Audi A7 last year. It was that year in real estate where it didn't know, I couldn't shop. But you know what I did? I bought the Hyundai Sonata instead because I'm
I
always
drove
like,
one of those for a while. I liked it. I rented it. Yeah.
I'm always like, to my financial planner, did I make the right decision? You know, and I mean, I'm so
Well, that's smart. Yeah, that's good.
I'm so frugal. I'm
Yeah.
so
I have
frugal.
to. I had depression parents.
I just like, it takes me a month before I push the button on
Ooh, with Servinos out there watching Lounge Academy. Oh, yeah, she is. While Bill's out racing Ferraris.
I was thinking I should tell the entertainment editor I met.
And Joe Rosler. Joe, are you working tonight? What are you doing watching me?
A musician.
Oh, yeah, the great Joe Rosler, ladies and gentlemen.
About Iris. That was beautiful. Yes, there are a lot of
This is a song about
I understand it's radio. That it wasn't
a friendship that turns into a romance.
a beautiful friendship.
There were probably 10 drinks involved, right? To cross that threshold. And then all of a sudden you got a friend, and then the next thing.
That never happened to me. I was never a person where if you're friends with someone, you're friends with them. And
Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew you were making it up. When we met, she feigned that she wanted to be friends. Because we had absolutely nothing in common.
Met at a Jason Parsons.
And I fell for it. So this kind of happened to me, but I think when this happens, one party
Yeah, we were going
is
to get
full of
together
it
and
right from the
practice.
start. You know, one of them has fraudulent intent. It was her.
I had
She wanted sex the whole time. Boy, was I shocked. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. It ended told me so.
Hey, I feel like you're involved. Maybe send it to our pop music.
We were always like sister and brother till tonight when we looked at each other. This was the end of a beautiful friendship and just the beginning of love. Just the beginning of love. Sister and brother till tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship and just the beginning of love. Just the beginning of love. Donald Kahn and Stanley Stein. Thank you. It's a song a lot of people could seem to relate to. Pardon the pun. Well, thank you. Somebody's giving me the thumb or the fingers. Appreciate it. Who is that sending all those fingers up?
Well, we could take a photo.
Sorry, I couldn't figure out how to put my number in.
Cheers to Marty Biniaz.
Can I just dictate it to you so we can see the number? I didn't know how to put the okay, it's 716.
It's great to see you, sir. Look up some requests here.
Thank you. Thank you. And I will get in touch with the other side of that.
We're going to be sitting in row 2.
And I've got it. I'll do it right now. My friend Tony is the entertainment.
I am so glad.
Oh man, I don't know. Oh, I just think it would be so nice, and I love that they might find out.
Okay. Oh, it's Crystal. Oh, Crystal Everdike. From the New York, Vermont border, she's calling. And she's glad we're in the city tonight. Oh, there'll be frost on the pumpkins tonight. Crystal's pumpkins are going to be frosty tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I have to behave sophomoric whenever Crystal walks in a room because we met as sophomores back in school. Right, Crystal? Suddenly I'm back there again on my old itself. You bring that out of me.
She had, obviously had no idea. Obviously not Derek.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh, you're so fun. Because I'm learning the song. Okay, we'll sing it together. From the top. It must have been moonglow, all way up in the blue. It must have been moonglow that led me straight to Buffalo. I'm still here, you saying, just one hold me fast. And I started praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We to be float through the air, heavenly songs seem to come everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, oh, I always remember that moon glow gave me you. What a great request. We never did that one.
Really?
No, it's a good one. I think
What about Blue Moon? My mom used to always sing that.
Oh, I love that song.
She was a singer.
That's
in
another
Japan.
great-
Her name was Rennie Lynn, was her stage name. But I didn't get her voice. But in the shower, I think I would.
I love to sing.
I do love to sing.
You guys just sing with this.
oh, that blue moon. Harry, do you know the words of this? Oh, blue moon, you left me hanging around far in Buffalo. Blue moon. That was a little suggestion of the song.
That was the Reader's Digest version.
It was, yeah, the Cliff Notes. I like your request, though. Blue Moon's beautiful, too. It's not in this book, though. What a classic that is. I have it in my head now.
But you're on my story, on my social media story.
Wow.
Oh, hey there, Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, how'd that happen?
Don't you feel famous now?
I do. I hope you send me a friend request.
Okay, good.
And you can watch from the great town you moved to.
Yeah, I sent the entertainment editor your phone message. I'll just need your name and
Oh, yeah. I'll send you what's your Instagram? Do you do Instagram?
I don't even remember what it is.
What's
But Howard Goldman.
Howard.
Yeah. It's written on the little slips that.
Oh yeah. You're on. Way to go.
Yeah, on Facebook, it's Facebook. Because that's where we stream it. On
You have
Facebook.
an Instagram handle. You got an Instagram address right here.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Good for you. That's good.
I always forget.
Howard. Vandermark. There you are. I got you. I just followed you. Perfect. I'll tag you now.
Great, thank you. Seems like yesterday, Crystal. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. This is for everybody that flew into Buffalo today. Oh, if you can use some exotic booze. There's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Fly with me. Let's float down to Peru.
Oh, Ron, that is so funny. Okay, here, I'm giving you my business.
In Lama Land, there's a one-man band. I'll toot a flute for you. Come fly with me. Let's fly the blue. Once you get up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide. Starry-eyed. Up there, I'll be holding you so near. You can hear angels cheer on account of we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Say the word, we'll beat the bird to Acapulco Bay. Perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh, let's fly away.
Usually stay in the Hampton Inn because I love their downtown burgers. And I heard the piano and I'm like, we were on this cruise that we shouldn't have been on. We were drinking with friends and they said, just book it. We did it. So by the last night, I was done.
Well, thank you, all those people sending me thumbs and hearts and fingers. I'll send some back. A little musical interlude. Welcome to the Hyatt Buffalo.
When they're performing and feeling it, it's like, go to a cruise ship. They got a job for you. So I feel like the news team on the radio is just, I need to say this. That was wrong. Because Russia had a long expression. This guy was
This is for Dale Pine. How are you, Dale? It says you're out there. Hope it's true. It's a nice song by Carl Sigmund and Bob Russell. 1949.
I wish I could dress like the women did in the 40s.
I know.
My
That
mother said they
hair,
did it later.
the hair and those skirts and so beautiful.
They say I'll move the mountains,
Such a beautiful era.
and Nat, I'll move the mountains. If she wants them out of the way.
In the 20s, they were kind of trying to be naughty. In the 40s, they weren't. Now that I think about it.
Crazy, she calls
Big
me.
fans of Lucky.
Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love, I'd say.
Family of 5 that we moved from New Jersey to San Diego.
Say I'll go through fire, and I'll go through fire, as she wants it, so shall it be. Crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love. You see, like the wind that shakes the bough, she moves me with her smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. They say I'll care forever, and I mean forever. If I have to hold up the sky, crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love. Am I?
But we are listening. So yes, we went to Jersey and now they're back.
I whisper away my lover. It's not fair, but I'm too grateful to discover she's still there. Thank you.
Here, doesn't she look like? That's her twin, right? They look exactly alike. I'm looking at you, going, you guys are so. That's my. Okay, so that's one of my clients. And that's her hubby. She kind of brought. She's a cougar.
You know, I worked for a while when I was in my 20s at the Citibank mortgages department. And I got to know real estate business. These people, I can see why they become your friends. You get to know every detail of their life.
And I got into it.
I noticed that in the mortgage department, getting their loans and stuff, they were a part of your life, and you were part of theirs. Wait till you get to
And we go to parties at their house still. I mean, they're.
You're watching Lounge Academy
never bored.
on WBIG TV. We're here every Friday night, the heart of downtown Buffalo in the Hyatt Atrium. Welcome to the Hyatt Atrium Bistro and Bar and Panel Bar. Anything you want it to be.
It's very litigious.
Days of wine and roses,
That's what this thing I
laugh and run away, like a child at play, through the meadowlands, toward the closing door, the door marks nevermore, that wasn't there before.
like I said.
Midnight discloses just a passing breeze, filled with memories of a golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses.
That's the secret to greatness. I heard in class. And he just, it was their job. And all the time they had to write the opera. They had to lock it in the house and they make them write it.
But then you watch the video and
Like I do
watch
it.
him
Because I have to write something.
sing it, and then open it and you hear in the rain, you see the video.
And you. Henry Mancini and Johnny Mercer.
Yeah, I need the Google Docs to be aware of it.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, thank you, home audience, or wherever you are. Lounge Academy in Crum. We don't have wall phones anymore, so you could be anywhere. I know where Janice is. Janice is at her prep room, at her prep table, whipping up some awesome things for the eatery. And Crystal is on the New York-Vermont border. She's just sitting there, straddling the line. It's a yellow line in the middle of the road. And there's Crystal. Cars swishing by on both sides of her.
Oh, well, it's Gary new there. Yeah, the finance.
This next number I'd like to do for you is called Easy to Love from Born to Dance. And it goes out to all the pet owners because they know how easy it is to love little dogs like that. You gotta go real low for this one. You'd be so easy to love, easy to idolize, others above. So worth the yearning for, so swell to keep all the home fires burning for. We'd be so grand at the game, carefree together. It does seem a shame that you can't see your future with me on account of you be oh so easy to love. So grand at the game, so carefree together that it does seem a shame that you can't see your future with me, 'cause we'd be oh so easy to love. The great Cole Porter, words and music by one man, Cole Porter. He was unusual that way. He wrote the whole thing himself. Well, thank you all. Getting a lot of hearts and fingers or thumbs. Either way, that's a heart for sure. our whole damn crowd. Good thing some of our friends from San Diego flew in when they did. We shouldn't allow them to hang out with people they meet here. We should put little like barriers up.
I think I got that. I think you videotaped it and attacked you.
Yeah, it's on there.
And Instagram,
Should be.
Do you like stories on Instagram? Do you do stories or do you not do
I always forget I have Instagram. I'm glad you're remembering, reminding me.
Oh, do you not?
Okay, I'm gonna get on the stick. Because everybody's on Instagram.
We found Howard.
Oh, they found Howard. Well, every week we have a little game we play every week where we pretend we're meeting in the atrium of the Higher Regency. Since 04, since the turn of the century. We can't believe our eyes. Are you kidding?
I tapped into that moment and I got nervous. Anyway,
Well, you can't fool women, you know.
I got confused.
See, I'd be clueless.
You know what we didn't say?
I don't pick up those social cues.
Guys,
That's why I have to behave
there's
myself.
somewhere on the spectrum close to
The garage.
yes, right. So we don't pick up on social cues
Are
like
you
that.
on Instagram, Mary?
Man, if I could get away with murder if I understood that communication. So I just can't go there. Have a great evening. Thank you for being a lounge cadet at Lounge Academy.
Mary,
That's right, I do have my own domain. I have a blog. Yeah, I do. It's under Mary Pitts. Anyhow, my name is, I'll just spell it out. M-A-R-Y, Mary. K-N-C.
A foggy day. She's got a phone number that spells her name. In London town, had me low and had me down. I viewed the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. How long, I wonder, could this thing last? The age of miracles had come and passed when suddenly I saw you there. In London town, the sun was shining everywhere. Everywhere.
Everybody else, let me get this out now on Instagram. So the people are
Foggy day.
Yeah,
That's from Damsel in Distress.
doing a drawing because we've asked her, like,
Thank you, everybody.
Howard?
Howard, what's your go-to song? Somebody says, I want you to play something for me. What's your go-to song?
It's whatever is like pops into my head that I could fake. So it pops into my the go-to song.
So, when we have guests over at our house, we like to cook. I like to cook, and she likes to go to the kitchen.
Wait, okay, can I tell you something?
So you got a go-to
Wait, let me
recipe?
tell you. He likes to create
Wings.
because he's an amazing like chef, and he does.
Really?
I'm not a chef. I'm just
I
a
spent
mom.
the night with him. I decided to stay overnight because I wanted to see what was for breakfast the next day. That's how good his cooking. I had a sleepover. We were dating.
Wow.
Well, it was like a couple months in, but I got to see what's for breakfast.
So, yeah, I think that for me, it's
Just friends.
yeah, we have.
So many songs written about what you just described. Not this one though.
So
This
sorry.
one doesn't have anything to do with that.
I'm always interrupting him. Can you answer his question? Sorry.
This is a nice song. A lot of musicians and singers, professionals, they have what they call a safe song, like a safety song. And if they get rattled, they know like they can go into that one and like kind of regain their composure.
It's the same way with cooking for me. It's like, oh my God, I don't have that, but I can do it.
Yeah.
We got 4 people coming over, and I thought we had 2. So, there was a time we had Thanksgiving dinner, and there were just supposed to be 6 people, and it turned out to be 30 people.
Wow.
People that were not homeless, but people that were displaced, people that didn't have family. So, it was like, take my life, just bring yourself.
There's not enough time to thaw out a turkey, I know that.
But it was like 5 fish and everybody walked away with
It's quite an accomplishment. Mary's good at throwing things together for large amounts of people. Yeah, it's quite a thing. It's you either got that or you don't. You know, there's a talent.
If it doesn't come out of a crock pot,
I love crock pot. Ryan the crock
Oh,
pot.
now we're on the crock pot.
no, Mark is
What's
an
the
artist.
song
He's
for
an
crock
artist.
pots?
Like, even like,
Get out of town.
make me crack.
I'm gonna sneeze now.
For soccer moms, that was me. Not soccer mom anymore.
Pardon me, everybody. The sneeze heard around the world. Get out of town before it's too late, my love. Get out of town. Be good to me, please. Why wish me harm? Why not retire to a farm and let the tented to charm the birds off the trees just disappear? I care for you much too much. When you are near, close to me, dear, we touch too much. The thrill when we meet is still bittersweet. So darling, it's getting me down. On your mark, get set. disappear. I care for you much too much. When you are near, close to me, dear, we touch too much. The thrill when we meet is still bittersweet. So darling, it's getting me down. On your mark, get set. Get out of town.
I would like that. Do that. Oh, please. I'll make it.
Thank you. What a great surprise. It's not a surprise, but it's a delight. Ooh, it's Jane. No, that's Jefferson. Oh, that Jane. Oh, the Jefferson was.
So, can you do a rendition of Stardust? Whether it's Hoagie Carmichael or...
You know, I don't do that song, but I want to. I just haven't put it together. It's probably I think I have so much reverence for that song. It's probably arguably the most beautiful song ever written. Yeah, yeah. So it gave me like a mental block about it. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that song up. I don't believe in fretting or grieving. Why mess around with strife? I was never cut out to step up or strut out. Give me the simple life. Some find it pleasant, dining with pheasants. Those things just roll off my nut. Give me tomatoes and mashed potatoes. Give me that simple life. Cottage small is all I'm after. One that's spacious and wide. House that brings of joy and laughter. 'Cause the ones you love inside. Some like the high road, I like that low road, free from the cares and strife. Sounds corny, seedy, and yes indeed. Give me. Oh, give me. Give me that simple life. Rube Bloom and Harry Ruby.
Sorry, we're so busy. We are listening to you, I promise.
No, that's what this is all about.
I love this.
Yeah, that when there's
This is my thing.
good conversation going,
Yeah.
that's when this is working.
What?
That's when this is working. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yes. So, okay, so we,
Yes, yeah.
we climb mountains also. So
Well, that's a good one.
Well, I
We
was-
climb mountains. Climb every mountain.
this is me.
Search high and low. Follow every rainbow. Every place you go. What key are we going to do it in?
Board every street, follow every rainbow, please find me. That'll be a good song for you to do.
Here's a song for Gary Marino. Is Gary Marino in Chautauqua too? All the regulars are gone tonight, except Jane.
It's the irregulars that are making the night, right?
Absolutely, it sure is. Those are the best nights. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be so wise. Hey there, you with that high flying cloud. Though you won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'll come to you. Better forget her, for with her nose in the air, she has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Take this advice I hand you like a brother, or are you not seeing things too clear? Too much in love to hear, all going in one ear and out the other, and out the other. Richard Alder and Jerry Ross from the Pajama Game.
That sounds like Ronnie and Teicher.
It is. Yeah. Smith and Wesson. A lot of great teams in history. Sacco and Vanzetti. Anything could happen tonight. We could wind up with a big event walking in. Because there's things going on in Buffalo. How little we know, how much to discover. How little we know, how much to discover. Chemical forces flow from lover to lover. How little we understand what touches off that tingle. That sudden explosion when two tingles intermingle. Who cares to define what chemistry this is? Who cares with your lips on mine? What ignorant bliss is, so long as you kiss me and the world around us shares. How little it matters Carolyn Lee. She was a great lyricist. She wrote with Cy Coleman. And who else? Here's another song for airplane users. I've flown around the world in a plane. I've settled revolutions in Spain. The North Pole I charted, but I can't get started with you. Around the golf course, I'm under par, and all the movies want me to star. I've got a house, a showplace, but I can't get no place with you. You're so supreme. Lyrics I write of you scheme just for the dream.
So I stay with Mike.
Both night and day of you. And what good does it do? In 1929, I sold my shorts. Oh no, thank you though, but no thanks. I've got a wet bar going over here. But you, thank you, Jane. Trick ending. Thank you. That single clap, it's like a single long stem rose. Nothing better. Well, thank you everybody watching. Look at all those hearts and fingers. Appreciate that. This is the time of the night each Friday that I look forward to, where the sun goes down over Buffalo, the beautiful architecture lights up, and our guests get lit up at about the same time. Gets loungier and loungier as the lights go down. Lost our cam. This darn cam is being a nuisance. I had the craziest dream last night. Yes, I did. I've had a lot of dreams lately. I never dreamt it could be. With there was Mitch
I'll probably drink it
in
all
love
down.
with me. I saw your lips next to mine.
Thank you,
What a
Howard.
pleasure it's
Thank you
been.
for making the night.
Well, thank you for
He
making
did.
the
I
night
mean, I
fast.
walked in and I was, did you see me film the second I walked in? I go,
We knew this is like our kind of people.
yes.
Either that or
Well,
we're
I'm
getting
texting
arrested.
clients, making sure that the holes aren't correct.
Well, I should see if that reporter gets in touch with you tomorrow. So I do not know this particular person who's going to the concert. So I hope she doesn't drop the ball. If she does, we'll figure out something else.
That's fine. You know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. They'll know. I mean, we just have to figure out what to write on our little
Because
sign.
they know people like that. They know that they're stars and stuff, and that but they don't know these individual things. So they,
No,
like,
they're people first. They're not stars. They're people.
Not me.
You know, my daughter was on the U.S. women's national team for gymnastics. So she was
wow,
like
that's great.
big, and she'd sign autographs all day. But I never forgot that those little girls that were 16 and this life that they lived, they were kids. And I was the mom that would load my purse up with ice cream, and I'd be like, "We need this in our hotel," because their coaches wouldn't let them eat. They were starving. Anyway, thank you, Howard.
Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy the concert. Thank you for allowing us to open for the Goo Goo Dolls.
yeah.
It's Diane. Diane is here. Ooh, have a great time. There they go. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Diane's here. Oh yeah. Diane's here. We're having a ball here in the Hyatt Atrium at the newly remodeled bar with Marty. I get a kick. No kicks from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true? I get a kick out of you. Some get a kick from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, terrifically, yeah. But I get a kick out of you. I get a kick, though it's plain to see. Stand there before me. I get a kick, 'cause it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kicks in a plane flying so high with some girl in the sky. with an airplane in it for our friends. Great to see you, Diane. It's great to have your piano side aboard the piano. Yeah, well, you speak, we act. I like this. It's comfortable. People are very relaxed. It's a great idea. Yeah. Here's one for Charles. After I have a sip of beverage. Yeah. Charles. Thank you, Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles will have your car back from Blaze Service as soon as it's back from Lancaster Speedway. It's going to have a time ticket on it. That's why it's good to have, mature people. Yeah, valeting, because I know when I was a kid, my friends valeted, and they got a hot car in there, man. They made sure that they got something they could tell their friends about. This one's for Craig Ansel. I got a feeling he's out there. I could always sense my old buddy Craig Ansel, because I always get the feeling like I should be looking at his assignments and cheating off his papers. You out there, Ounce? This heart of mine was doing very well. The world was fine, as far as I could tell. Suddenly I met you, and I dreamed of gay amour. Dawn I woke up singing sentimental overture. This heart of mine is dancing gaily now. I taste the wine of real romancing now. This crazy world has taken on a wonderful design. As long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. This heart of mine. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Ether Cadets. Ether Cadets. We live stream this every Friday night, worldwide. On WBIG TV. song with clever lyrics. One of many songs with clever lyrics. I guess I'll have to change my plan. Dietz and Schwartz, 1929. Diane might be familiar with this song. Probably is. She knows a lot. I guess I'll have to change my plans. I should have realized there'd be another man. I overlooked that point completely until the big affair began. Before I knew where I was at. Oh, and that was that. Reached the moon when I got there. All that I could get was the air. My feet are back upon the ground. I've got the one girl I found. Diane's got me doing this now. What song were we doing? I guess I'll have to change my plans. I should have realized there'd be another man. I overlooked that point completely till the big affair began. Before I knew where I was at, I found myself up on the shelf, and that was that. I tried to reach the moon, but when I got there, all that I could get was the air. My feet are back upon the ground. I found that one girl I found. Dietz and Schwartz, 1929. It felt like 1929 today when I looked at the financial reports. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Look at all those hearts and fingers. Okay, here's one for today's stock market watchers. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, didn't have any cares. Took my friends out for a really great time. We drank bootleg liquor, champagne wine. Then I began to fall so low. Lost all friends, nowhere to go. If I could get my hands on that dollar again, I'd hang on to it till that old eagle grin. 'Cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny. And as for friends, you haven't any. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your one lost friend. I said it straight, without any doubt. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Thanks, Nat and Marty. Guys must be in the stock market, obviously. According to today's stock market report, I'll be playing here at the Hyatt for the next 50 years, which is great. Oh, yeah. Oh. I had J.P. Morgan earlier in the year, and I lost a lot on it. Got rid of it, and it kept going down. All the banks, Goldman Sachs, yeah. It was surprising, you know. But things will be cheaper and cheaper. If it keeps going down, and everything will be cheaper. The stocks, yeah, you can buy more when they go down. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Goes back around if you live long enough. Hey, Ryan's got nothing to worry about. He could wait out all the cycles.
No, I'm just not retiring for a long time.
Charlie's back. He's got the time slips for the Buick. It ran an 11-1 at Lancaster. Whoever owns that car should be very proud. Right, Ryan? Oh, yeah. Okay, here's one everybody knows. For a change. Everybody knows this one but me. I'm so excited. I ordered new glasses this week. I don't know why I'm excited. excited. They're exactly like the ones I'm wearing. Maybe because I'll be able to see. Welcome to the Hyatt Atrium and Bistro and Piano Bar. Kiss the day goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. We did what we had to do. And I can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. But I won't forget what I did for love and what I did for love. Love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we remember. Kiss today goodbye. Point me toward tomorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. The great Marvin Hamlish, who Buffalo likes to claim as our own because he conducted our Philharmonic Pop Series for a bunch of years, and he was a blast. And my wife Mary even made friends with him. Oh yeah. Well, thank you, Janice Schlau. Thank you for those wonderful words. mind sneaking out? This is the part of the evening where I make stuff up. Audrey Clark is out there. How great. Hope she can hear us. Audrey's the founder of the Jackie Jocko fan club. She founded it in 1953. And she's still the ex officio president and a regular lounge cadet, which we're very proud of. The 1953. I met her, well, I've met her several times now. Most historic was the first time when she brought up her binders full of photographs and mementos of the old days with Jocko. He had all these beautiful women. Not that I don't know if he, but he had a ball. So did they. So did Audrey, especially Audrey. She knows I have fun. I'd like to do a Cy Coleman tune for Jane. Just because I'm sentimental, so I walk in the rain. I've got some habits even I can't explain. Good start for the corner, turn up in Spain. Why try to change me now? I'll sit and I'll daydream. I've got daydreams galore. Cigarette ashes, there they go on the floor. I'll go away weekends, leave the keys in the door. Why try to change me now? Why can't I be more conventional? People stare, people talk, so I try. But that's not for me, 'cause I can't see my kind of crazy world go passing me by. So let people wonder, let them laugh, let them frown. You know I love you till the moon's upside down. Don't you remember I was always your clown? Why try to change me? Why try to change me? Why try to change me now? Thank you, Jane. It's a great Cy Coleman tune. Looks great in here. I love the lights. It's very loungy. I can't give you anything but love, Audrey. That's the only thing I've plenty of, my baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness, and I'll guess all those things we've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, my baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, my baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. Another Great Depression song. Oh, here's one we haven't done in a long time, Diane. Well, I'm glad you're taking good care of yourself, Audrey Clark. We're all counting on you. Your eyes don't shine like they used to shine, and the thrill is gone when your lips touch mine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love. And so is love. Your words don't mean what they used to mean. They were once inspired. Now they're just routine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. I guess I'll have to play Pagliaccia and get myself a clown's disguise and learn to play with tears in my eyes. You look no, no, you're not the same. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love. And so is love. The masquerade. Thanks for all those fingers. Look at that. Thanks, everybody. If I ruled the world, every day would be the first day of spring. Every heart would have a new song to sing, and we'd sing of the joy every morning would bring. I rule the world, every man would be as free as a bird. Every voice would be a voice to be heard. Take my word, we would treasure each day that occurred. My world would be a beautiful place. We would weave such beautiful dreams. My world would wear a smile on its face, like the man in the moon has when the moon beams. If I ruled the world, every man would say the world was his friend. There'd be happiness that no man could end. No, my friend, not if I rule the world. Every head up high, there'd be sunshine in everyone's sky. If the day ever dawned when I ruled the world, thank you, Jane, for starting off with a wave of applause. Thank you, home cadets, for all those fingers and faces and hearts. Look at them all. We're having so much fun tonight. Time really goes by when you're having fun. I can't believe 15 hours has gone by this quickly. I'd like to thank Ryan Weissars of WBIG TV for helping to make all this possible.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure and honor, sir. Thank you, Ryan. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. He's dispatched. Charles is going to give him his car back with bald tires. He's the only valet I know that can drive like Steve McQueen. In Bullet. Ooh, yeah. Thank you, Jane. Jane's a great audience. You've heard of one-man shows, Diane, right? Well, Jane's like a one-person audience. Diane, I may be wrong, but I think you're wonderful. I may be wrong, but I think you're swell. I like your style, say. I think you're marvelous. I'm always wrong, so how can I tell? All of my shirts are unsightly. All of my ties are a crime. If dear in you I pick rightly, it's the very first time you came along, say, I think you're wonderful. I think you're grand, but I may be wrong. Thank you. Nice little ditty. Yeah, imagine writing stuff like that. Henry Sullivan and Harry Raskin. from, but no, it doesn't say what it's from. 1929.
Anyway, I forgot how.
Thank you, home cadets. This one's for Steve County, my oldest schoolmate. I know he's out there somewhere. Someone in the world, Steve County's out there. He's standing there waiting for me to take him to kindergarten with my chauffeur. That was my mom. I'll never forget that day when Steve County entered my life. And it's been a ball ever since. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. 'Cause I only have eyes for you. 'Cause the moon may be high, I can't see a thing in the sky. 'Cause I only have eyes for you. I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. You are here, so am I. Millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view. And I only have eyes for you. For you. Oh, for you. Harry Warren and Al Doolin from Dames. What a great song that is. 1934. Thanks, everybody. Well, thank you, Steve. Appreciate that compliment. And Steve doesn't throw around compliments. He's a man that just says what's on his mind. So thank goodness I'd be sleeping with my eyes open. Right, Steve? You staying in shape, Steve? Steve was always in great shape. Kept his mind and physique in shape. Of course, who knows, by now he might have let himself go. But I can't picture that, Steve. You'd be letting us all down if you did that. And I know you wouldn't do that. Janice Schlau is relaxing and vicariously through the talented musician selections of me at the Hyatts. She says, "Good night, Mary." She says, "Good night, Ryan." And Janice Schlau is signing off. Oh, Steve County, he's a hell of a guy. I still remember those plaid pants when your mother dropped you off at my house. He was dressed impeccably. My mom made me change a few times before she'd take me to school with him. And he's been setting a great example for men, for many men all these years. The great Tom Marino is checking in from Sarasota. Were you wearing, can you remember what you were wearing? I remember you standing in my kitchen. You're just standing there, you know, what else are you going to do, right? You get dropped off at some strange house. I don't know if it was our first, probably wasn't our first day of elementary school, but it was close. Because I don't know why you needed a ride anyway. We all lived like 2 blocks away. You lived a couple blocks away on the other side of the school. I think you were too wild to be trusted. You'd be chasing girls all over the neighborhood. I was doing all right. Nothing but rainbows in my sky. I was doing all right till you came by. Had no cause to complain. Life was as sweet as apple pie. Never minded the rain till you came by. Now, whenever you're away, can't sleep nights and suffer all the day, just keep on wondering if life is one big wonder. But when you hold me tight, tingling all through, I feel somehow I was doing all right. But I'm doing better than ever now. Took us a while to get to some Gershwin tunes tonight from the Goldwyn Follies. Isn't that a great song?
Yeah, you haven't done it recently. I like it.
It's been a wonderful night here at the Hyatt. I can't believe 11 hours went by this quick. We start every morning at 9 a.m. We don't take a break. We go right through till 8 o'clock. Because that's how things are done here. Steve County. I'm glad I had some influence over you. We do this every Friday night, whether you like it or not. Stopped. dark out and you can see all the beautiful architecture lit up. We got the best one. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Fly back to Buffalo next Friday and see us again. Bring the RV or a jet, whatever. I want to get an RV. I want to get a classic one. I want to get a GMC motorhome. I don't even want to go anywhere. I just think they're cool. It's like a classic car. First time Steve County is joined live, ladies and gentlemen. This is really a historic night. And he's going to drop in next time he's in Buffalo. That'll really be a thrill. I thought I was going to have to wait to our 100th high school reunion to see you, Steve. He'll be there, too. Every week it's like this is your life. People pop up out of the internet. People that I thought were in jail. I'd like to congratulate Marty for a great night. Song I sing to my wife whenever we're heading out the door to go somewhere. If it takes forever, I will wait for you for 1,000 summers. I will wait for you till you're back beside me, till you're holding me, till I hear you sigh here in my arms. Anywhere you wander, anywhere you go, every day remember how I love you so. In your heart believe what in my heart I know, that forevermore I will wait for you. Clock will tick away the hours one by one. Then will come the time when waiting's done. Time when you will return and find me here and run straight to my waiting arms. If it takes forever, I will wait for you for 1,000 summers. I will wait for you till you're here beside me, till I'm watching you, and forevermore I will wait for you. What a passionate song. At least it was for me. This was written by like a crew. They could have put a roof on while we sang that. Michel Legrand, oh no wonder. With original French text by Jacques Demey, English lyric Norman Gimbel. Interesting story behind the song. From the Umbrellas of Cherbourg.
Yeah. Beautiful. Michel Legrand, too.
The Umbrellas of Cherbourg.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie, but it's so famous, The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. That was one of the things that Canario put on his film themes. It was The Umbrellas of Cherbourg with all these. But I've never seen it. It's one of those old films. But it's such a beautiful story.
Did he play in the film?
No. You know, why didn't he? Yeah, he didn't. But that's just that theme is so romantic.
Is that the one? Da, 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 da. No. It's not. Okay.
There were a few other things to know.
We're in extended play here. We'll play a couple more, right? Rogers and Hart. The sleepless nights, the daily fights, the trick toboggan to reach new heights. I miss the kisses and I miss the fights. I wish I were in love again. The broken dates, the endless waits, the lovely loving and the hateful hates, the conversations with the flying plates. I wish I were in love again. No more pain, no more strain. Now I'm saved. But wouldn't I rather be gaga? Hold out for the cat and cur, blind from him and her. I've learned my lesson, but I wish I were in love again. Beautiful Rogers and Hart song from Babes in Arms, 1937.
Why we understand each other. Yeah. He's something down my parents' throat. Yeah, I mean, he didn't charge, and he's just, I mean, he's sick. And he just showed up every Sunday. Yes, all of us. And he was a nut.
It's a song by Peter Allen. Oh, Brenda's saying hi from Chautauqua. Hi, Brenda. Looks like you're having a great time there at the Rolls Royce Festival. I hope you win one. You and me, we wanted it all. We wanted it all. Passion without pain, sunshine without rainy days. We wanted it always, you and me. We You and me, we weren't like the rest. We once were the best. Back when we were dumb, how did we become so smart and learn to break each other's heart? Look how all our dreams came true. See how I've got me. See how you've got you. Through it all, just one thing died. A little thing called love. Something deep inside. You and me, we weren't like the rest. We once were the best. Look what we've become. Isn't it a crying shame that we almost made it, but we wanted it all? Baby, you and me, we wanted it all. The great Peter Allen. I think he wrote that about Liza Minnelli, his ex-wife. Well, it's been a great night, everybody. Thank you for lounging with us and letting us lounge with you. Thank you to the World Wide Web audience for your encouragement and laughs. See y'all again next week.
But as a result, end result, we were too. Howard was made this study too. You and the kid. really adult music, and this is something that's passion in this music that I felt it. I'm like this. I just loved him, and I still do. He's still my favorite. I mean, and I remember then, yeah, just thinking going, this is what I love. I love this music, and this is a thrill to me. I can't believe I can play this. I can't believe I can try to play this because I felt like it was this grown-up world with a real, which it is. You know, this guy, when you wrote stuff, it was real. You feel it. It's a real sexual kind of too, a real passion and a real something. And I remember playing and going, wow, this is unbelievable. It is. It's great music. I was right. I mean, it's still passionate or passion. Yeah, and I liked it. I know, I liked it a lot. And so that kind of kept me powered through for a lot of it too. I liked it. I still do. Still love it.
What an inspiration.
Yeah.
What a legacy.
You get through it. You know, you realize this is a grown-up thing that you're getting to see. But you wrote it so that you can play it when you're learning. There's something in it. It's really powerful. Yes, he wrote a sonata. Mozart wrote some sonatas to learn on it for people learning. Yes, and that's what I was playing. But there's something in it. It's really like it's so the melodies that are so beautiful and stuff. It's just beautiful stuff. I just like. I mean, if you heard it, you'd pick up on it. I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful.
To listen to it with somebody that knows more about it or how to interpret or
Not
something.
dance. I mean, I still love it. I still love playing this because I remember when I felt like, and then as a grown-up too, when I started taking, even recently, when I started studying as a grown-up, I went back to my college professor there, when I was about 35, and I started with him until I was about 45, and he ended up, and I got to be a much better pianist than I ever thought I would with this teacher, as a great teacher, my college professor, and then I got to play Beethoven sonatas, and I felt kind of the way I did it when I was a kid, like all of a sudden you're playing the Appassionata sonatas, and I felt like I was at the controls of a jet or something. This is amazing. I mean, it's just
What an
such
interesting
a
analogy.
great thing to play. But I think it's important to listen to it. If you can't play, no big deal. I think it's more important to just feel the music, appreciate it, listen to it.
Wherever you get your
And that was
enjoyment.
always more important to me than actually playing it. I mean, I love playing the Mozart and I love doing that, but I loved hearing his symphonies. I would listen to other things. That meant as much to me.
Okay.
And I often thought, like, piano playing is secondary. It's great to be able to play, but it's more important to me. I used to tell people this when I knew this because I felt it so much that it's more important just to listen to it and be open to it and appreciate it. It's like reading a novel or reading great literature. It's more important to know it.
Do you ever picture yourself playing it when you're just listening?
No, but it's funny you mention it. I just love listening. When you every day, and I just say that I love playing the piano and stuff, but I don't say I love listening to opera, so I'm not an opera singer. I just think it's more important for people that I know the music and obviously that people go through their lives. So many people go through life and they go through their lives. And so I never really heard it. So You're right, though. They have to kind of do it, and it could be that that's the way it's supposed to be. Like a cinnamon chimney. Yeah, you know. And then you sit there. I think that slows you down. That's why I'm I know we don't. And I don't just imagine as much as I can sit for that reason. My father here. Because I thought it'd be interesting to cook because people like to listen to music and sit there.
And you don't have to talk unless you say like, oh my God, I
And then
can't wait
just
to
write it
listen
right there. Or yeah. Oh man, that violin.
Well, good night, everybody. Everybody out there watching live or as a rerun in the future, which will be the present to you.
I told them I wasn't.
We'll see you next week at 5:05. Actually, it started at 5 on its own. I wasn't even at the piano yet. It started 5 minutes early by its own brain. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you need to know the schedule or anything, you could always go to howardgoldman.com and all the information is always there. See you soon. Thank you. Here, I could have done this. My headshot cam. See you later.